There's a ridiculous amount of different decks to be built from Marvel Snap's vast cast of characters, but which will help you win the most matches? That's the golden question. We spoke to creator Ben Brode and asked him for the inside scoop on 3 of his best decks, as well as what his favourite overall card is.
The deck I was playing earlier today is an Omega Red deck. It's a sneaky deck. It has a combo. The combo is, it's 3 cards. It's Omega Red, Iron Man, and Onslaught. And with that combo, you have like just a humongous amount of power in the location because Omega Red is 5 power, Iron Man doubles it, and then Onslaught doubles the double again. So it's just like, you're gonna win that location for sure. But also doubles Omega Red's power. Omega Red says if you're winning by 10 or more, then you get +4 power to the locations. With Onslaught, it's +8 power to the locations. So here's what the deck does. On turn 2, plays Invisible Woman somewhere. And then on turn 4, 5, and 6, it plays the combo. But your opponent doesn't see it coming at all. So they don't know, they've lost that location. They also think that they're gonna win one of these other 2 locations perhaps, but you have actually 8 more power at those locations than they think you do. You only have turn 1 and 3 basically to do anything besides Invisible Woman, Omega Red, Iron Man, and Onslaught. So on turn 1, I play like Ebony Maw somewhere. And on turn 3, I just play like Punisher or maybe Mr. Fantastic or just like something, or just like a 1-drop and a 2-drop to try and just get as much power as I can somewhere to make it so that my +8 power eventually wins. Invisible Woman has some really cool other kind of combos. So I play Ebony Maw because I only have like, I'm not gonna play, I'm spending so many of my turns during the combo. The downside doesn't matter very much. But with Invisible Woman, I could play on turn 2, Invisible Woman, and then on turn 3, I could play Ebony Maw there, and his downside doesn't matter at all because he doesn't get revealed until the end of the game. So I get 7 power for 1 energy. So this deck used to be called Dickwad, but my son was offended, so he made me rename it to Butthead. So here's the deck. It's like a lot of really, really mean cards. It plays the Hood and Viper. So I play the Hood and then give you the Hood. It plays Debris, so it fills the board with rocks. It plays Green Goblin and Dr. Octopus and Polaris. So I'm trying to basically like lock you out of some locations. And then it plays a bunch of cards like Spider-Woman and Hazmat, Black Widow, to clog your board and then give all your cards minus power. It's kind of the shtick. It plays Korg, which is one of my favorite cards because making you draw rocks is like very satisfying. And then it plays Carnage because I want to get make use of, if I can't Viper over Hood or there's too many rocks on my side because of debris, I can Carnage away that stuff and then also play Nova just because I'm playing Carnage. Why not? I was experimenting with this deck. I don't know. I don't know how good it is, but I was messing around with it. So I was trying to make a Beast and Falcon deck. The deck is a lot of cheap cards. The most expensive card in the deck costs 3. So Beast returns your other cards to your hand and they cost 1 less. So you can make 1 cost cards free, and then Falcon will return them again and they'll still be free. So you can play them multiple times. I'm playing Iceman, I'm playing Korg, one of my favorites, I'm playing Elektra, I'm playing Hood, and the Collector, because I bounce cards back to my hand all the time. Black Widow is really, really fun to play multiple times, because you can stop your opponent from drawing a card ever again by continuously playing Black Widow over and over. I'm playing Ironheart, Nakia, and Debris, just some simple on-reveal cards that would benefit from being played multiple times. So you don't need a 4, 5, and 6 cost card because you're playing the cards, you have lots of cards because you're playing, you're bouncing them over and over again. You need a lot of energy available to play them all. My favorite card is Mysterio. Mysterio is one of the cards that was one of the earliest cards we designed over 4 years ago. Kind of highlighted what's really fun about the game, which is the mind games, right? Like when you play Mysterio, he's a 5 power card for 2, very powerful, but he disguises himself. And he plays 2 other disguises to other locations. So your opponent doesn't know where you played Mysterio. They just see 3 Mysterio question mark cards, and they have to kind of guess like, where would he have played that real Mysterio? And you can like sometimes make it obvious, but then actually do the really unobvious thing, the really bad play. And they start playing around like, oh, well, he definitely would have played it. Like there's Kiln. And so obviously he played at the Kiln because you needed to get some power there before the location locked down. And you're like, That's what you think, and you played around that. But in the end, I actually had him over here. I sacrificed Kiln to make you play really badly in the future. And so there's some really interesting mind games with that card. I just think it's fascinating.
So those are 3 decks that Marvel Snap creator Ben Brode is currently playing with. Hopefully they've given you some ideas of your own as you battle for dominance in the Marvel card universe. For more, check out our review, and for everything else Marvel Snap, stick with IGN.